Hello, everyone. I'm Shiloah Baker, and I am broadcasting from Stuttgart, Germany, with the lovely Laura Boller. Laura Boller just went to Doterra convention last month, and she is so excited to share some the new products and tell us a little bit about each one. So let me tell you a little bit about Laura. Laura is the mother of 5 children. She lives in Colorado Springs. And she is one of the first people who signed up under me with Doterra about 5 years ago. I think we said it was in December. So 5 years in December. So she's been using Doterra with her children and her family and having wonderful results. And so we are excited to hear from her today. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the time over to Laura. And so here we go. Sorry, 1 second, Laura. We have some technical difficulties. You are muted. So I'm going to see if we can get you to click unmute because somehow I can't do it.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. All right, good. We'll let you start over. Sorry about that.
Okay, so sorry, I'll just start totally from the beginning again.
Yes.
Okay, so I went to convention and Doterra introduced 23 new products, some of which are brand new blends, some of which there's a few brand new oils. And so I wanted to introduce the first one, which is Douglas Fir. And Douglas Fir is coming from New Zealand. Oh, you just disappeared. Hopefully it's still okay. I'll just keep going. Where it is actually not indigenous to New Zealand. It is growing like a weed there. It's like 25% faster. It grows 25% faster in New Zealand than anywhere else. And there's an individual who discovered that the best way to get rid of it, because the whole country is not knowing what to do with this invasive pest, which we love. And so he found a way to utilize it for essential oils. And so it has very similar chemical constituents and pharmaceutical benefit or therapeutic benefit as birch. So great for pain, and it also cleanses and purifies the skin, it clears the airway. Such a great new oil. Douglas Fir, and it's coming from New Zealand, which is helpful for them and very, very wonderful for us. The next thing is not a new oil, but it's a very cool new sourcing. It's wintergreen, and you'll see that the wintergreen is actually has a pink label instead of the bluish green that it used to have. And it has more of a complex smell. The other one just smelled very much like Pepto-Bismol, just very straight wintergreen. This is a more complex smell to me, and it is coming from Nepal. So this is one that is helping the individuals in Nepal, and they had already begun with this cooperative with the people in Nepal right before the earthquake happened in May. So Doterra was perfectly positioned to help out and offer immediate relief to those individuals through their Healing Hands Foundation. But also we have this fabulous oil which will continue to bless them. Another oil which is newly sourced is ginger. It looks the same and it's not a big difference. I can't smell much of a difference. It's a very minor difference, but it is now being sourced through Madagascar, I want to say. Yes, Madagascar. And I think the old one might have been China. I'm not 100% sure, but the new one is from Madagascar. So that is a wonderful new oil. And one of the most exciting things that everyone is very very happy about is the new aromatherapy. And I don't know what introduces to. Let me do it by these papers. So they have 6 new blends, and they're finally opening up this emotional aspect of essential oils. And it's in their aromatherapy set kit. And right now it's only available as the kit, but it will eventually be able to be purchased individually, because they have individual prices in the product guide that they gave us at convention. So let me just show you a fun way that they are describing it is with this little thing. I'll try and scoot in so you can see it. You see how the oils work, and depending on what your emotion is, like if you are feeling let's see, I think I have a better one, but it's huge. Oh no, it is on this one. So if you're feeling like here, if you're feeling hurt, then the closest one to that is called Console, or the comforting blend. But if you try this and you don't like it, Dr. Hill said try the ones next to it, which would be Peace or Forgive. Any 3 of those might be the perfect one, depending on your chemical makeup and the needs of your body and your emotional situation at the time. Any 3 of those might work. And so you'll see each of these are divided up by, there's florals, trees, herbs and grasses, spices, citrus, and mints. And so when you combine them, you use them in a beautiful blend. So like this Motivate, which is mints and citrus, Motivate right here, you'll see it has, let me just read it, peppermint, clementine, coriander, basil, yuzu, melissa, rosemary, and vanilla. You can see that that's a combination of the mints and citrus oils for a motivating and energizing blend. So it's really fun. And they are each in these little 5 ml bottles, and they come all 6 together. And I had to cut those out of the cute little box that the kit comes in, because I had to get everything in my carry-on and I couldn't bring the whole box. But there is Motivate, there is Cheer, which is a very happy, lovely scent. There is Forgive, which is, I actually love it. When I first smelled it, it was not my favorite, but I've come to really love it. It has lots of trees. So the Forgive is trees and herbs or grasses, and I just love Forgive. Where did I forget? There's Passion, very fun, getting passionate about something that you love. There's Peace, which is another one that I use a lot. Just very, very calming. It's a very, very complex smell. And so I'll put it on my hands and then just rub it together and just smell it, and just smell each scent to kind of locate each one. It almost feels like as I smell each scent that I'm like pinpointing emotions that are being released and let go. Because once you release emotions, you're able to actually let go of it. It's a beautiful thing with aromatherapy. And the last one is Console. Console is very much it's similar to Serenity, but quite different. So I think everyone will really love those. So that's the aromatherapy. Another fun blend, which everyone is super excited about. You don't have to make your own essential oil deodorant, because doTERRA now has their own deodorant, which I think got a standing ovation at convention. Everyone is very excited about the deodorant. Inside it has coconut oil, it has carnauba wax, it has cypress oil, melaleuca, cedarwood, bergamot, sage, and shea butter. And I actually really like it. It's somewhat of a masculine scent because of the cypress. It's very tree scented. But it once I put it on, I don't smell it very, very long on me, so it doesn't bother me at all that it smells more like cypress. And that way my husband likes it. And I found it to be very helpful. So wonderful new deodorant. The one thing I will say about it, that it is somewhat sticky to put on. So it's harder to put on. It's not sticky to your clothes, but sticky as you put it on. If that bothers you, then keep up with your DIY stuff. If you don't want to or never have, then you'll love this deodorant. Another new product is along the Breathe line. It's a Breathe Vapor Stick. And when you open it up, it's kind of see-through. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of see-through, and it just smells exactly like Breathe. So if you, I don't know if it would be helpful for when you're having a hard time breathing, or if you're just coughing, you can just put it on your throat, and it will help exactly like our wonderful Breathe, which everyone loves. I love Breathe. It's so wonderful, especially with the new cardamom, which they did last year. So the Breathe Vapor Stick is another one. And along the Digest Zen line is the Digest Tab. So it's a tablet like that has, what is that ingredient? Having a brain fart. It's the magnesium. I think it's the magnesium stearate. Is that the one? It's the stuff that you usually take when you have heartburn. Let me see if I can figure out. I know there's a simple word. Oh, it's not. Oh, calcium carbonate. Oh my gosh, calcium carbonate. That's what's in it. So it's kind of like a Tums, but then it has Digestin, which is awesome. So this is a great addition for the Digestin, because I use Digestin soft gels all the time. So this is a fun new one for quick heartburn or just irritable stomach, and you need immediate help. And then the last thing, well, there's one more thing I want to share, but this is awesome. This is the doTERRA Touch, and they did this. There's 9 oils. It's the entire Family Physician kit except for lemon. It does not have lemon, but all the other ones are in it. The other 10 oils, and it's in a roller bottle. So here's like melaleuca and frankincense, and each oil is perfectly formulated to have the correct dilution to still have aromatic benefits, the great benefits of smelling, but also be gentle enough that little kids and those with sensitive skin can apply directly without any dilution, which is amazing, because dilution is also one of the ways that essential oil is magnified, because less of it dissipates and more of it is absorbed by your body. So it's so useful for so many ways, for new moms not to worry about, or older generation, or those with very sensitive skin, or those just who are worried about using too much. This is perfect for you because it's the right amount. It's roll on. You don't have to worry about tipping and spilling. It's just like an answer to so many issues that people have had. So that is the Touch. And it actually, interestingly, I don't know why, but it is 9 milliliters. It is not the typical 10 milliliters. So it's 9 bottles, 9 milliliters. And I heard someone saying that it was very expensive. And I actually slightly disagree with that, because there are 9 bottles, 9 milliliters, and including frankincense and deep blue, which are usually in the Family Physician kit. They're the 5 ml. And this whole kit, you can purchase it for $169, which when you divide it by 9 is a little less than $20 per bottle. And for frankincense and deep blue, and taking out the least expensive, which is lemon, that's actually not a bad deal. It's very affordable, and for the benefit and the many needs that it's meeting, I'm really actually very pleased with what they've done. The last thing, which is very fun, which you can now purchase online, are these little samples. You can pass out samples. Everyone loves to be able to do samples, but it's not always easy putting them in their own samples, or waiting to get them, or having to refill them. doTERRA is now doing their own samples you can buy online, just like you can with the deep blue rub, or the shampoo, conditioner, or the toothpaste. So this one is the sample blend trio. So it has Breathe, On Guard, and Digest Zen. And these are 1 milliliters, 1 mil little sample things. You can pass out as an entire thing like that, or you can take them out. They're just attached on the back. You can just take them out and hand one to each person. But what's nice is they also have the description at the bottom of how to use it and what it's recommended for. So that's the sample blend trio. There's also a sample just called the sample trio, which has 3 single oils: lavender, peppermint, and melaleuca. I keep wanting to say lemon because that's in the regular trio kit, but it is not lemon, lavender, and peppermint. It's lavender, peppermint, and melaleuca. So wonderful usefulness. And I like it that it's melaleuca instead of lemon, because lemon is extremely helpful. I use it every single day. But when you're trying to help someone see the benefits of essential oils, lemon is not the most effective, because lemon is a long-term help. Lemon should be part of your essential oil regimen. But for someone who gets lots of little infections, melaleuca is awesome. So it's a beautiful blend to help with everyone. And I think that is everything. Was there anything else I wanted to touch on? I think that's everything. So I don't know, did I go too fast, Shiloah? Do you want questions? Do you want me to describe prices? Is there anything else you want
no,
me
you
to?
did great. But you know what I was thinking? I was wondering if you would be willing to tell us why going to convention was so amazing, and share how important it is to go.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I love convention. I just love doTERRA. There's nothing about doTERRA I don't love. It's really, really fun. And I was going to take my husband. I pre-purchased the tickets, and then it just didn't turn out to be a good time for our family. And so I talked to someone else on my team, and she ended up coming. And she really, really wasn't sure if she wanted to come, because she didn't feel comfortable doing the business, which some people love doTERRA, love sharing it, but don't like the business aspect. And she was happily surprised to find out that it is not a rah, go share, you must be successful in this business. That's not really what convention is. Convention is so fun. You're the first look at all the new stuff. You get to see all the amazing ways in which we are blessing the all around the world with the Healing Hands Foundation. And they bring in some of the growers. You get to actually see the growers, like the ones from Haiti. They brought in the ones from Nepal. I think they also brought in the ones from Madagascar, so you get to see them. You also get to meet the 7 executive team and see what they're like, and see what things are important to, what the things they talk about. And so you see their integrity and how neat they are as just individuals. And it makes you happy, you like the company better. The other thing that I loved, that they also talk about the science. There was a lot of science. Like the second day, there's 3 days in convention, and the second day was all science. And it wasn't just Dr. Hill. There's an entire research team now that is so fun, and they're explaining the science of essential oils. One thing though I found was very helpful that they talked about was the way your body metabolizes essential oils. It's sometimes when you're sick, you want to just start taking lots and lots of essential oils because you have all these great oils, it's good for this and it's good for that. But when your body's under duress, your ability to receive essential oils is actually diminished. So you have to really pick and choose which ones you really need. And it's much better to take 1 or 2 drops every 2 hours than it is to take 5 drops every 10 hours or something. So slow and steady. It kind of showed us how it metabolizes in your body, and how you want to keep it in that sweet spot instead of spiking, a lot like pharmaceuticals. They say that about pharmaceuticals, that it kind of gets in your bloodstream. Anyway, so your body is able to handle the essential oils slower and more consistently. The other thing I love about doTERRA is about convention is just knowing that I'm there because I had a miraculous experience with essential oils. It changed my life and the life of my family, and so I decided I had to share with everyone. And it was so cool to look around at all the thousands of people there and realize how many miracles I am a witness of, that I'm seeing. How many people are there? Because I'm sure at least 75, 80, maybe even higher, maybe everyone has had a life-changing experience that made them truly love essential oils and want to share with anyone and everyone. So that's why I love convention. It is not a rah, you've got to sell. It does motivate you because there's lots of fun things, and you love the company and the products more, but it's not in an artificial way. It's in a very real, love the product and appreciate the integrity of the leaders kind of way. So that's what I love about convention. I don't know if I answered your question.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much, Laura. I really appreciate you taking time to share those things with us today. All right. Well, thank you again. And hopefully we'll do some more fun broadcasts in the future, sharing more about essential oils. So, all right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.